Pop's Cold War just got a new verse. Taylor Swift drops her new track Actually Romantic, and Swifties are convinced it's not just about love. It's about revenge. Because if you listen closely, like TikTok deep dive closely, there are lines that sound a little too pointed to be coincidence. And guess who fans think they're aimed at? Yep, Charli XCX. Welcome back to A Sip of Drama, where lyrics are battlefields and the tea is always chart-topping. Today, we're unpacking how a few cryptic lines might have just reignited a quiet feud between two pop powerhouses, Taylor Swift and Charli XCX. Before we hit play on the receipts, don't forget to like and subscribe, because if we're decoding drama, you know we've got the liner notes ready. Taylor's Actually Romantic just dropped, and fans immediately zeroed in on one verse. You said fame was a fever dream, now you're burning for the screen. On paper, innocent. But to fans, that's a direct callback to Charli's 2024 single, Sympathy is a Knife, where she sings, "She's in love with the lens, I'm sick of pretending." And it's not just that one lyric. Another line from Taylor's track says, "You bite the hand that feeds, then tweet like you're starving." Swifties are calling that classic Taylor shade, subtle, lyrical, and perfectly deniable. But it's not random. This comes after Charli once called Taylor's fanbase intense and said she didn't want to be seen as her tour opening act forever. So yeah, there's history. Let's rewind to where this all started. Back in 2018, Charli opened for Taylor on the Reputation Stadium tour. She later called the experience fun but awkward, saying it didn't make sense for my music. Taylor never clapped back publicly, but fans never forgot. Fast forward to 2023, when Charli said she wanted to stay far away from fan wars, and Swifties took it as shade. Now, this new track from Taylor, it feels like a lyrical wink. Not aggressive, just enough to remind everyone who runs Pop's chessboard. Charli hasn't commented yet, but she didn't have to. Because hours after Taylor's song dropped, Charli posted a story captioned, "Girls write songs, women move." On coincidence, internet says no. Within 24 hours, TikTok was a war zone. Swifties versus Angels, Charli's fan base. One side's connecting lyric dots, the other's calling it delusional fan fiction. The hashtags Actually Romantic and Sympathy is a Knife. Both trended, and fans started editing mashups, comparing beats, and pointing out overlapping metaphors about fame, image, and jealousy. And here's the kicker. Both artists dropped new merch the same week. Taylor's had the lyric, "I'm not your muse," while Charli's featured a shirt that said Sharp Objects Club. You don't need a PhD in pop culture to see what's going on. Whether this is real shade or smart marketing, both women are winning. Taylor dominates headlines, Charli gets a spotlight boost, and fans do the promo for free. And of course, the industry insiders are loving this. Music blogs are calling it the most polite feud in pop, while critics point out that both women are actually flipping the same narrative. Control. Taylor writes about reclaiming it, Charli about rejecting it. It's not just shade, it's strategy. Even other celebs have quietly joined the game. A few of Taylor's friends have been liking cryptic posts, while one of Charli's collaborators reposted a clip saying, "Some people just can't handle the future of pop." No names, no tags, but everyone knows who they meant. It's the kind of subtle crossfire that keeps pop culture alive. No diss tracks, no public meltdowns, just perfectly orchestrated tension between two women who know exactly how to own a headline. Because at the end of the day, this isn't just about lyrics, it's about legacy, and both Taylor and Charli are smart enough to know a little controversy never hurt the charts. So, what do you think? Is Taylor subtly clapping back at Charli, or are fans just reading too deep into pop poetry? Drop your thoughts below, because in 2025, even lyrics come with footnotes. And don't forget to subscribe, it's the only way to make sure you don't miss the next chapter in pop's friendliest feuds. Until next time, keep sipping. And remember, in pop music, silence is rarely just silence.